That one might work. Hey, hi, maybe no. Maybe no. Hi. Maybe. I hate Streamlabs. I'm honestly thinking about buying a new GPU so that I can get out away from Streamlabs. Welcome in, everyone. Trying something new. I'm currently streaming on both horizontal and vertical on YouTube because YouTube introduced a new feature recently where I can stream both. It's great. It's fantastic, isn't it? It's just great. Also, Briscoe, thanks so much for 7 months with Prime. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Yeah, we're trying it out today. Let's see how it goes. See if we continue. You can upgrade. An NVIDIA one. We'll see what it will be in the end. Oh, great. Love that. Oh, there we go. Now all the YouTube comments flood in. It's gonna be an NVIDIA card. I haven't actually looked at it. I need to look at what fits in my case. I might need to get a new case, which would kind of suck because that's a bit extra money, obviously. But yeah, for RAM and GPU prices go even higher. Yeah, that's the problem, right? The prices are just outrageous at the moment. I don't know. Probably gonna wait until like the new year, just because right before Christmas prices are even worse, just because of how marketing works. They raise the prices right before Christmas because, you know, no, I'm not gonna get a 5090. I'm thinking of the 40 series probably. I don't think I'm gonna get a 50 series. But yeah, no, because how it works, they raise their prices before Black Friday, so that during Black Friday they can lower the prices to what they used to be, and then they raise it back up before Christmas, and then they lower it again. So it's gotta be something after. Although that's not okay. I say that's not too bad. That's $1,000. That's $1,000. That's like nearly €1,000. Yeah, I don't know. It would be an NVIDIA. I need to get an NVIDIA card pretty much because I'm not happy with my AMD card. Like, it's not bad, it's just it does not have the compatibility that I'd like. Which kind of sucks. I don't even know. Are they... So what in the 40 series do you even get? Like I don't know, 4090 is way more. I don't know, 4070 maybe? Maybe? Yes, they're so expensive. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see one day. Maybe I just wait for the compatibility come. Anyways, welcome in Silver, welcome in Ray, welcome in Security, welcome in Alex, welcome in LegoCraft, welcome in Rafi, welcome in Hotcakes, welcome in Tammy, welcome in Issa, welcome in Matthias, welcome in Briscoe, welcome in Anna, welcome in Antoine, welcome in Leech, welcome in Shankak. Yeah, Leech is on the Golden Boot, welcome on in as well. Your video, you inspire me. Thank you, I appreciate it. I turned to virtual mode. What's virtual mode? I don't know. 4070 very good too. Yeah, I mean 4070 is probably what I would go for. I don't know. Truer than true. Oh yeah. Hey Inferno, welcome on in. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. I'm ready to get started. Before we do though, like the stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, we're working on iron things today. So let's do boom. And we're in Minecraft vertical stream. Oh, no idea. I would tell you if I knew. I could check my phone. I'd imagine the vertical stream is kind of just if you're scrolling through your shorts, my stream might come up there. I don't know if you go to the shorts tab on my channel. Nope, can't see anything there. I actually have no idea how you would find it. I wonder if you're on your phone, because I'm pretty sure it's like a phone only thing. I wonder if I could go like shorts mode here. I don't know, maybe not. I have no idea because I'm just at the regular one, which, you know, theoretically you really want to be at the regular one. Start the Minecraft now. All right, okay, I see you. Whoever shopping at Walmart next to I'm heading to be back soon. Go watch, have fun. Pooch, welcome in. I see you. So what's with the rudeness? SMH. Not the fair world. We're gonna go in the creative world. Yes, we are gonna go in the creative world. We're gonna make and good. No spoilers even. Haha. 6000 series. The 559, the 50 series, the ones that need its own power supply. I think it's a little overkill. Also, no way in chance it fits my case. Nightmare Walkman in. So, what we're going to be working on today, chat, I don't look over there, is this here. I want to turn this into an iron mine / iron farm. Exactly how we do that, I don't really know. But we're going to do it. That's the plan. We're going to get started with it at least. So, I have an iron farm I want to make. We can actually go ahead and paste that in the world right now. Nope, that's random. This one, iron farm. Today, I will have my own PC set up. One day. See visuals. No, not single layer. I want all below. Sit here. Okay, this is the super simple iron farm. It's pretty old. I've used it in the past, and I want to use it again. That's the plan. Did I? Looks like I missed something. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and go and paste this in though. Oh yeah, there we go. Right, we have the floating signs up there. So I used this in the past. I think I last used this, I don't know, Hardcore World 3 years ago. I just know it's a good design that doesn't really break. And then you just need a zombie. Am I in peaceful mode? We'll do mob spawning false. And you just name it. So, you have a zombie in there. And the zombie goes up and down. Up and down. And that way, you scare the villagers. And they should theoretically spawn something up here. We're gonna break. It is over. Word download will be out within the next week. For that. It should work. Unless it's broken. I think they need to sleep. If we were to do time set night, they're gonna quickly just sleep, hopefully. Might have to replace the bed and the villagers as well. Yeah, let's just replace them as well. It might be just broken from when I pasted it. There we go. Now they're sleeping, which means, yeah, we get a thing. So super simple, but my thought process is that I just chunk load it and call it a day. I don't know. I don't really feel like I need a extraordinary giant iron farm because I don't use that much iron. This will just be building up in the background for the next 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, forever in the world. Which is just the nether hub. Yeah, I know. We need to make a nether hub next time. We do need to make one. I don't know. Hopefully with some more people, there's more reason to make one. Alright. Oh yeah, right. The fresh update of the player animation mod, so there's flying animations now. Whee! Right, let's get the building. My plan for this, you can use villagers now, so I can't trade with them, but I can use them for crop farms, iron farms. The block of villagers is just for trading. I should have been clearer with it when I've talked about it, I guess. Pin Jingle Jam is still going. I could. It is still going. So if you do want to donate, you can do !jingle in the chat and it will go map. Mystical, welcome on in. And I want to just turn this little area here into a small little mine. I just don't really know how to do it, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Now, I don't want to spam it too much. We did this weekend. Obviously, it's a great cost. If anyone does want to donate, here are the links in both the chats. Because it is still ongoing. But I think we pushed for most of the audience over the weekend and in the communities and stuff. In iron farms, I prefer Fortune 3 on iron. I mean, Fortune 3 on iron and just mining is great, but not when you need constant iron to just build with and stuff. It's kind of annoying to have to get it. So I would rather set something up. Let's actually look at chunk borders, because this one should, yeah, this one very easily fits within a chunk. We just need to, when we place this in the world later, it's in within one chunk, so that I only have to chunk load one chunk. And we're gonna make a little storage. I'm thinking I'm gonna use the auto crafters for the first time, because I haven't done that before. So that's gonna be exciting as well. Right. I am thinking this, we're gonna keep a little cliff here, I think. Then I want to have like the entrance to be sort of coming down this way, I'm pretty sure. We're going to start from there, and then we're going to work from that. I haven't thought too much about this. This is kind of just like something I wanted to do. I wanted to get a little bit of a head start, but I've been sick this week, so I have not been able to do as much work as I wanted to, unfortunately. But I'm thinking this as like a parallel to that, going down over on this side. I don't want to go too far down, but like just a few blocks below. Something like that. We can extend that around, sure. See, it's faster and more bedrock, so more fun. It's I don't know, I definitely recommend building in creative if you want to, you know, try to learn how to build a little bit more. It's definitely one of the best ways to learn. It's the best builder on just create SMP. Depends on what style you like. I think all of us are good builders. So it's kind of just down to whoever you like, whoever style you like the most. Because I do think we have similar styles, some of us. I mean, I'd say me and Beardy has a pretty similar style. Eggs as well. But so it kind of just comes down to whoever ones you like the most. Stream time, yippee! Hey Bernova, how we doing? We're doing well. Dash as well, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. One village was mining diamond level and ended up mining into the stronghold. Oh, nice. Yeah, down here. Okay. Then I kind of want to block up one of these. Maybe not like both of them. I don't know which one we would block off though. I guess we don't theoretically have to block them off. It's just we're gonna have to do a lot of terraforming for this one. Which I guess is fine. Which I guess is fine. Maybe we should have done the path off of this guy, just coming down over here instead. Although, I don't know, my head likes this. My head likes that. So we're gonna stick with it. Because we could theoretically transform this over here to be like... yeah, to be just like the path that leads down. Into like that cave, obviously. Not this path. Let's just extend this then. So do you want to extend this over this direction? Just get it over. On the stronghold on accident, strip mining, lol. I don't think I've ever like accidentally. No, I don't think I've ever like accidentally ran into it. I just never, like, I often just base at spawn. And in Java, at least, I'm pretty sure they can't really spawn that close to spawn. I mean, maybe they can. I don't actually know. There's a chance that they can. And I'm just spewing nothingness. They probably can't they? 88% horizontal. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine most people are going to be watching from there, and also most of the people that like interact with the chat and everything are going to be probably watching through there. That'd be my assumption. But I wanted to give it a try, see if there's more people to come in or not. Yeah, that comes down. I'm thinking iron farm over here somewhere. The problem with the iron farm itself is that we have to do a lot of spawn proofing around it. So wherever we do put it, I have to be able to, like, I don't want to put it too close out here. What is the range? What is the range of this actually? Well, I'm assuming we are fine to, like, have blocks down here. My assumption would be, like, this is fine. But then I don't exactly know where the range is counted from. Does anyone know who's smarter than me at this stuff? Is the zombie gone as well? Yeah, it isn't. Because, yeah, I'm assuming that that's fine. And then it just has to be, like, in a few directions. So I kind of, like, in theory, we want to put it back in, like, this chunk. Because that means we don't have to put slabs or anything out here. Oh, gee. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, it's gonna be a bunch of mining. It's just like how we do it. My screen won't stand up sideways. Yeah, I have no idea how. I mean, I'm assuming that the only way to actually get that. Oh, the horizontal is going down a lot. Oh my god, it's 82% now. I'm assuming if you were to, like, go and scroll your short feed, I probably won't find it. Scrolling my short feed myself. But I'm assuming you scroll there and then you eventually might come into my stream. There's a chance I find my own stream if I were to scroll. You could check. I doubt it though. But I am assuming, like, that's... I don't know, it's kind of weird that that's the way to do it. But it is also a very, like, new thing. So I would imagine that they're eventually adding some way to find it elsewhere. I don't know. Like the stream. Like the stream. Helps me out of time. Find a design for the iron farm. Yep, that works in Bedrock. I don't actually know if they're... I'm pretty sure iron farm is one of those things that are slightly different. I do think we should have, like, different layers though. Like, we should have a little bit of a flat area here. And then we have just this coming down just a slight bit. As we're going in over here. So it's different, yeah. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I do think that the iron golem spawning rules are different actually, so in this case, yes. Maybe I should go more with the terrain. And, like, have the plateau down here. Doors instead of beds. Or both. They need doors as well, like the old Java mechanic. Before 1.14. Yeah, maybe we do send it all the way down here, because that would make... I mean, it would make more sense, right? Yeah, I think we do redo it. Actually, can I... Can I go back here? No. Okay. They gotta get back. Well, I'm spawning in the caves. I mean, we're just gonna have to just bomb-proof the caves. That'd be fine. Right, instead then, let's do not scope draw. We'll do path again. Let's make a smaller path instead. And we'll start that here. And we can kind of just follow this down a little bit. But then I do want to turn it around and get it going back pretty quickly this way. Make some retaining walls there to bring it down. Like down to here. That's what I think. Research pack name, which I'm assuming you're looking at the grass. The grass is from Vanilla Tweaks. Hey, Zofus, how we doing? Alright, let's do that instead. Extend the ground. And I should actually have looks above path. If we do paint, air. Dun, dun. How about you? Doing good? Doing good, doing good. Finally, that's the second word, the player animation. Oh, the player animation is from Fresh Player add-on. So it's an add-on for fresh animations. You can currently get it from Fresh, the animator's Ko-Fi page, but from what I know, it's going to be coming out for free, most likely Modrinth, maybe also CurseForge, I don't really know, in like the next couple of months. I know Fresh was talking about it in their Discord, like just letting people know that they're planning a public release for it. Yeah, it'll probably be in the near future, although I have no idea exactly when. But you can pick it up for like, I think it's $5 USD now at the moment, if you are interested in getting your hands on it early. Beds, actually, yeah, I mean, definitely beds. Beds are probably a necessary thing, as far as I know. If it's anywhere like, if it's anything like Java, which I'm assuming it is. Because it used to be that you needed doors, because before 1.14, when the villager changes happened, the village wasn't defined by beds and villagers and workstations as it is now. It was instead defined with the amount of doors. So old iron farms used to just be doors. Just layers upon layers of doors, because that's how you made a big village. You just had doors. Respect is now universal. What do you mean the villager? I hate the villager rebalance. It's broken. Because a bunch of villages makes them unusable for everyone. What? I don't know. I kind of like some of the changes to it. Like the villager rebalancing changes. I don't know. I like... that is a terrible thing. But I'm also assuming that that would be a game rule that you could turn off. Just like... Essentially game rule... Universal anger. Would probably be this game rule, no? Or something like that. If they were to add something like that, then there would be a game rule or plugins to remove it. For multiplayer. 20 beds and fishing tables or other worship. It depends on, I don't know, 20 beds feels excessive. It depends on which size you want to do. Be patient to donate money to Jingle Jam. Just thought, ooh. You back on the island? No, not the island. We are in the Fair World. Makes mobs unable to attack you. No, that game rule makes the universal anger thing. Basically, like zombie pigmen. If you attack them in the Nether in a multiplayer world, they won't anger everyone in that multiplayer server on the server. But I'm assuming if the balancing changes haven't even been added to the game. So I'm assuming if they are ever added, which they're not going to be added for a while, because the Mojang faced a bit too much backlash with them, and I'm glad that they are, you know, it's like the bundle, right? I don't know, there's a lot of things that, like, Mojang catches a lot of hate for a lot of things, and honestly, they're pretty good at listening to community feedback, even though all that they get is just screaming. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people complain and complain, right? Ever finding out what they react? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's great in the long term. It's really good. It's just nice to see, right? That, like, when people actually come with some criticism, like constructive criticism, and not just like anger, because anger and complaining, and people like to complain. People complain for reasons to complain. They actually are able to, like, look at that feedback and actually, you know, use it. It's great. Take down people's throats. Yeah. No, I think it's the same with, like, the minecart changes and stuff like that. Mojang went, hey, we were thinking about this, released it as the experimental thing, and people were like, that's so bad, la 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 la. And, like, they went, all right, we need to do some tweaking on it. Same with the bundles, we need to do some tweaking with it, blah blah. And I don't know, it's great. The bundle is so much more useful now than it would have been if it was released whenever they actually did it. The minecart changes are nice in general. The thing is, like, they need to figure out some things, because it does break a lot of redstone things at the moment. Like, there's definitely some things that would need to be, like, figured with it. But I like the villager changes. I do like the villager changes. I did see, what did I see? Where was that? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun placing. Psycho trade mod, the mod time saver, it's definitely on the list. Oh, it's great. Yeah, like, being able to psycho trades is amazing. But also, it's like, I don't know, it's an amazing mod, and it saves so much time, but also villagers are so OP that, I don't know, for me, it's just like, yeah, it takes some time and it's pretty boring to roll trades, but the villagers are really good when you are done with it. Alright, cool. I do like this path way more, because then we get into this area, and that makes all of this easier. We do have to figure out some terraforming here, but that's fine. Is this that fun cave? No, this is the water cave. It's a nice cave. This is a nice cave. Could be kind of fun to do something here in the future. Haven't seen it. It's not out. It's just an experimental feature. Same with the villager stuff. It's a experimental thing. I mean, that could be kind of fun. I don't know if there's any other, like, big good caves around here. I don't know. I do want to make some underground things. As a bit of a nod back to my first series on the channel. Is there's this guy? Oh, right. There is this one. Oh, yeah. This is the place for sure. That's spawner. Zombie. Relate. Oh yeah, there was a Minecraft update earlier this week as well, but that's unrelated. We were talking about the Minecraft update that I think was announced like a year ago. That made it to experimental features for people to play around with, because Mojang wanted more feedback on it, and it's probably going to happen, and I'm excited for when it does happen. Alright, I think we're gonna build it in this chunk. I don't know, the iron farm can kind of be all the way back here, because that would minimize the amount of spawning, like spawn proofing I have to do, which is great. So I think we put the iron farm back in this corner of this chunk. Maybe this corner. But I think this corner will be fine. And then we have some sort of a building here for it. And we work from there, I think. Let's just see. Let's clear away just a few blocks here. Digging. Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of digging. Alright, cool. With that, and then the thing here is that we don't want to do it too high up, or too low down, or too high up. No, we don't want to do it too high up, because if we do it too high up, actually, we should be fine. It might be this area up here that we need to be a little worried about that. I think. This corner, but we should be pretty fine. How many blocks do we need above that? Because if we just place it at this height, we need 15 blocks up from this block then. There's the purple stuff there. It's just some temporary terrain. We could actually lower it down. But I think this level's going to be good, because that means we can skip a lot of spawn proofing there. Okay, how tall is this now? 9. So that would be 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That should be 15. That block, yep. So animation making me laugh every time. It's funny, isn't it? Whee! Let's clone this. I do probably want to change some of the blocks in here, but that's fine. We'll do that in a bit. So we'll ask this stuff. Now we just need to figure out. Oh yeah, we definitely want to get rid of the stone. All right, wait. Let's give this a fresh coat of paint before we do anything. Otherwise, I'm still gonna break stuff. Let's just replace all of the stone with polished deep slate, because I'm gonna probably use. I'm gonna use polished deep slate wherever I can, for redstone things. Just because if I have polished deep slate everywhere where there's a redstone thing, first of all, I know not to break cobble deep slate, and second of all, it's not insta-mineable if I have a beacon in the area. So I've done it in the past, and it's just it's nice. Oh my god. Hello. Sometimes the axiom select tool is so annoying. Stone with polished deep slates, please. Oh, great, love that. Yeah, so whoever asked for this is just future terrain farming region with a river thrown through it, because I don't know, I didn't like that this river was going in all the way and the village not sitting right at, like, right in there, so I decided to just extend this out instead. Damn no. What color do we want to have the glass as? I can have these walls as well. Yes or no down? No down. I don't know why you use science. I mean, I feel like gates might be easier. Okay, cool. And then that's the output. 8%. Yep. Like the stream if you're enjoying. Helps me out a ton. I appreciate it. Echo, how we doing? Aquatic. Oh wait, it might be a one lurk, or not. Or they're just synchronized. What do we get? What do we get? We could just use white. Yeah, we'll use white. Okay, how wide is this guy? Is this next thing we're gonna do? 7 wide, I think. 7 by 7. It's so small. Very good, very good. I just came home. I didn't know you were alive. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Yes. Let me just clear 1 block from this all on every side here. just to make the room an appropriate size. And then we can move this guy in. It was buffering. I hate my PC. Life. Alright, cool. I mean, I would, you know, DM Hoof and ask about range. But I don't want him to think that he is actually my wiki for Minecraft knowledge. You know? Can I just tell him that he's very smart and that's why I go to him? Alright, well, I'm assuming... We're gonna test this later in this. Although, knowing me... We could actually show that. I think I used this design. Back in this world. This is the first ever series I did on this channel. This was 3.5 years ago that this world started. Pretty much on the dot. Actually, started. So, just under. And I have an iron farm here. I wonder, I think I did the piston design on this world. Sorry for the lag, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm running this exact the same design. And let me tell you, it is pretty good. Sunny, you made it to stream. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. This is not even like 1,000. This is like this running for maybe 1,000 days. And I've used a ton of iron already as well. Like, it is pretty good. This farm stinks. You stink, James. You stink. Although I know this was a pain when I built it because everything had to be spawn proofed, and I kept coming back in this area and being like, oh, there's a golem there now. There's a golem here. There's a golem there. Because I don't know where to measure it from, so I just had a ton of them. I don't love this build isn't amazing, but I don't know. I thought it was fitting. This is the spawn chunks as well. That's why I built it here. Although spawn chunks don't exist anymore. For sure, I built it, yeah, in the middle of a chunk. For sure, these 4 chunks were my spawn chunks. These 4. James stinks. Yes. Write that down. Write that down. You guys want to see the ritual chamber? Jeef and the Jeff. I think I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a little art station back here as well. I love this. It's really cool. Is that the armor statues mod on this server, on this world? I had plans to build like a giant castle over here. That was gonna be the entrance up to a castle. It's gonna be a castle up on this hill. I'm pretty sure I want to make like an ice castle. Go full on Frozen style. Hey Lego, welcome on in. Anyways, back to the iron farm. Yeah, so I used that there. You're very laggy now. Ooh, very laggy. Everything broken. Ah, there we go. Uh-oh. Did it crash my stream? Oh, we're back. Hi. Hey, Lego. Oop. Ah, there we go. Are we back? Sorry. I think my RAM is... Yeah, it's running a little high. I gotta restart my game. This world. This world. Here, I have iron farms over here. This is the first ever world, like, series on this channel. Right over here. No, this is another farm. This one broke. And first castle. Alright, I need to restart my game. We've returned. We have returned. Sorry. Sorry about the lag. I was rendering some replays before stream, and I didn't restart my game. So the RAM usage is very high. It's very, very high. Just need to restart. And then we're good to go. Oh my... Jeez. YouTube stream just completely died. Hey, let go. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. Lose all the viewers. Alright, let's not play around with worlds. Let's stick in one world. Gotcha, noted. Why do we have them? Who's returned? I don't know. Are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay, let's stick in this world now. Let's not crash the game. Our RAM should be, yeah, down at 3,000, not 1,000 now. Right. So iron farming here. Items trickle down from there. It's just the chat. Refresh. Just great. Nope. Forever world. Just great is over. No, I didn't put my items in a box. Oh well, you're not gonna get my items. Toodaloos. Okay, so we're gonna have this coming down. That's gonna come down. That's gonna go into an auto crafter. It's gonna first go into a filter, then into an auto crafter. Is the plan. Because I want to go filter out the poppies, turn the poppies into bone meal, and then craft the bone. Maybe I don't think I'm gonna craft the bone meal into blocks, but craft the what is it called? Some of the iron blocks into iron into iron blocks. Make 45-degree elevators with grades. How? On YouTube, no problems. Yeah, it is working. You just might have to refresh to get back up to speed. Right. Starting machine. Hey, here, Brian. Welcome on in. Well, like a stream to help a struggling stam. Card contraptions. True. True. And then you can use you can run them on I'm pretty sure I have some Pinterest things saved. Let me just quickly check. They stay leveled, and you can use the special, what are they called? The rails that you make with an electron tube. They have a name to keep the speed very consistent and not too fast. I don't know what they're called. I do not know. The directional powered rails. Yeah, exactly. The directional powered rails that have a name that's like, I don't know, something. Something. Do I have any mines things saved? I have Mr. Matt Ranger's mine saved. Interesting. All right, we're just gonna wing it then for a bit and see what it happens with it. Controller rail, that's what it's called. It's just Grade Season 2. Spring 2026 is what we've said. Yes, Chunk, yes. Okay, I am thinking we're gonna have some wooden supports all around, and then I kind of want to make like a house here. Probably more of like a storage-esque building, considering that's gonna be the storage, and then we can have a house somewhere here with like a crane, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if we want a crane up here, because I guess these are theoretically pretty steep, right? Another membership? Nah, I don't need more memberships. Food, everyone have fun. Doodles, Panova. I guess we could theoretically make it steeper. That you'd actually need a crane. I don't think we need a crane there, but we might need like a crane over here to bring things up from there. I don't know. But yeah, it could be maybe kind of cool to put like a crane up here to transport heavy materials up to the path. What are you doing today? We're working on a iron farm. I'm trying to figure out a build to be the build for this guy. I do need to have a stasis chamber in here. I need to figure out how all that works as well. There we go. Like the bubble elevator principle? Yeah, exactly. Yep. Then I just want to extend up some things. Okay, let's see. We're going to use concrete. No, we're going to use wood. I like it. I kind of want to use raw iron in the roof. I haven't done it in a while. I think I've done it in the past, though. I want to use some raw iron in the roof, if possible. I could use dink scaffolding. It looks like it's half fallen. Yeah, I do want to make like some scaffolding and stuff. We could definitely have like some more damage scaffolding over here as we're going down into the mine. Alright, we need to cover this up though. Can we get some music? There is music in the background. Is there not? Why have you guys told me? No, there is music. There's music, right? There is music. They should have told me otherwise. I kind of want to use my, like... I'm loving this thing right now. Where we grab some shelves. Yeah, there's music? Yeah, good. And then we have... some of these. That's like a little entrance with some glass. It's most likely gonna be like gray. Going up like that. And then from there we can use dark oak, perhaps. Where we use 2 of those at the bottom. Been a little inconsistent with the gates. Yeah, they're gonna have to go inwards. You my text? Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Is that the ESA? It is the ESA. What do you mean 15 though? And why couldn't you say that on stream? That is a thing you could say on stream. But what do you mean 15? What do you mean? Was that building to create hardcore server to transport items for long distance if you can't use trains? Oh, if you can't use trains to transport long distances. I honestly don't know how good chain conveyors are at transporting items long distances. Honestly, like the thing with Create that makes long distance item transport like actually doable is the trains. Have you refreshed Sprays? It's like, how do I do replay mod? You install it and then you use it. There's tons of guides on YouTube. Although if you can use flashback, it's much better. Have you refreshed Surprise? Is it just scuffed? I feel like if you refresh, then it's gonna be better. Hey, mammal. Like close down Twitch and bring it back up. Planes. I mean, then that's still using trains. I'm assuming that they can't use the train tracks of any sort at all. Otherwise, make boats, make trains, or don't make trains, make boats, make roads, make with the cars, make planes, like any other thing that's not a train. Horse and wagon with the like a invisible train track on a path that works as well. Hey, Blur, you could probably like set the horse off in the distance on like a seat or something so it looks like it's dragging it. Hey, Mammal as well, welcome on in. Fox, welcome in though. I hear it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Can't get steam arrays and without trains not looking good in my opinion. I mean, I don't want to say skill issue, but no. Use copycats. Copycats plus. No Valkyrian Skies? No, we didn't. Who you mentioned no Valkyrian Skies? Not us. That wasn't me. About 20 seconds. What? Is anyone else having crazy delay on Twitch? What are you just gonna make this course turn in puzzle? Low latency mode. Well, that depends on my settings mostly. I don't know. Should be weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. I would just practice building early streams. No, not really. Doesn't really work out for viewership and my schedule. I'd rather do streams 3 hours later than this one. To get. Like the stream if you're on YouTube though, my friends. It helps me out a ton, so I really appreciate it. I guess let's just do 3 blocks over here. How long would this guy be? 17. Yeah, that works. I wonder if we maybe. I mean, the bogies look ugly in normal create. I plan on one play version launcher. I mean, I would check out some of the trains that was built on the Just Create SMP, for example. I don't know. You can work around the bogies for sure. You can definitely work around the bogies. Like, you can hide the bogies completely, use flywheels and all that stuff. We could do something like this, actually. That could be kind of nice. We don't have to copy it exactly. We can copy the shape, but we don't have to copy, like, the palette. That could be something to do. No, like I get that you think it's look ugly, but I mean you can also just build it for now and then update the trains when you get steam rails. I don't know. They could be temporary. Like with the tongue. I don't know if you want your tongue on your screen. It's kind of dirty, probably, most likely. So, wouldn't recommend. Logs. How did I do this? Look at spoilers. We gotta get 50 likes before we look at spoilers, chat. Stop looking at them. Hey. Hunts game time, Hunts. Told you guys to not look at the spoilers. Jeez. How does a blind person know when to stop wiping? I don't know if I want the answer to that, Brune. But yeah, I get the bogies looking ugly. I would just use regular bogies for now. Have the trains look a little ugly and then just change the bogies whenever Steam Rails comes out. Because I don't know, you can try chain conveyors. Like try out chain conveyors, see how that works for you. If chain conveyors do work, I mean use chain conveyors, super simple. But I'm not sure how chain conveyors are at. I want to know the answer as well now, but I'm not sure at how good they are at a distance. Like in unloaded chunks. You could also load all the chunks along the way, but that would be massive strain on both a single player world or a server. So it's not really like ideal. That's a good thing about trains. Trains can travel throughout unloaded chunks, which make them ideal for carrying items long distances. Shoot a second. Sorry about that. I was a color coded and chest, so I could use that as long distance transport. You can, if you, yeah, I mean, that would be the other way, obviously. If you have other mods that would allow for like instant teleportation travel or transport of items, just do that instead then. Right? Like if you're, I don't know, the trains is the way I would go personally. Even if you, I know you'd like, if there's no constraints to using trains that, other than the fact that you don't like the way they look, I would still use trains. Oh, this is gonna be expensive. This is gonna be one expensive roof. I think we do some slabs. I don't know what slabs we'll do this for now. But I'm thinking we stretch some slabs out in front and do that, perhaps. And we just run this up into the wall. Bro, you can't just do that and then is there no answer to this? Is there no like riddle here? Is it just like think about this? Yeah, I think this could work. We're gonna have to, this is gonna have to be spawn proofed. I'm also curious. Yeah, exposed copper is kind of where my head's going. To a little bit of texturing for this. But also, I am aware that just a little bit of copper kind of works with it. Especially if we do something like this. Where we have a few like splashes of that in the roof. Slabs? This is vanilla. Very, very vanilla. Probably gonna texture the cliffs maybe, I don't know. Yeah, probably should. I wonder, like... Yeah, it feels like that's gonna be weird. I don't know. Because this would probably spawn proof, I think. I think chain spawn proof. Although I am not certain. Like, there is a chance that this would not spawn proof. And I'm pretty sure it would. Like, according to this. Might not, actually. There's a chance that it could spawn here. But that kind of would work. Chain spawn proof? They do. Yeah, even on the side. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Because they are transparent blocks. True. Hold on. Yeah, actually, you know what? I don't trust you guys. I don't trust you, mammal. That's it. No, I'm joking. Let me just Google chain. Spawn. Mob spawning. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about being able to spawn things or not. There's a tightrope blocker. They can't spawn on top of them. I am aware of that. String doesn't spawn proof. String snow proofs, but don't spawn proof. Mobs can still spawn on top of string. Otherwise, I would have used string. Because it's invisible, pretty much. Where's iron mining located? So, fishing village. Spawn area, or where I'm building right now. Along the path. Most of guys solid blocks to spawn? Yes, they do. So they can't spawn on top of the chains, but I'm curious if they can spawn here. Like, can they spawn on the side of them? Because it doesn't theoretically remove them from the pool. Like, I don't know. Same with that. You get what I mean? There's a block below it from being spawned in bolt. Alright, cool. Good. Also, welcome in, UN. Welcome. I think this is far enough from the frontier that we do not have to think about the spawn proofing out here. Honestly, this roof might even be fine. Thinking about it. Yeah, actually, that roof might be fine. We might not even have to have the chains. I kind of like the chains. I am curious, though. How would it look if we were to take... those chains... do iron chain, and then we do weather. No, we do chain. Either copper. I mean, it blends more into the roof, but exposed would do the same, no? Yeah, just that really blends in. Dude, that, like, the exposed chain is so hard to see. Are the exception to a transparent block preventing spawns? Yeah. If you do too high snow blocks or snow layers, if you were to do this is spawnable. This is not spawnable. So if you wanna spawn proof something with snow, you just do 2 layers. I know Looney did that for his like mega base in his hardcore world. At least that's how it used to be. I don't think they've changed it. That would also kind of work. It's not as visible. I don't know. I kind of like the chains. Just adds a little bit something. Just in case it were to spawn there. This wouldn't be tall enough for them to step on, so that's fine. This down here is too far away. Background. Well, I wonder, maybe like some shelves in here. I want a gray wood type so bad. The white one is game changing, but I want a gray one so bad. Okay, imagine a gray. Use buttons on my farm? Yes, definitely works. I just don't want to make it look ugly. Top half trapdoors as is used in many creep farms. Yes. They stop spawns because they just make it shorter. So if I have an area, I don't know how big iron golems are. Iron golems might be... Are they like perfectly 3 blocks? Hey, come back here. No, they would probably still be able to spawn underneath a... one of these. Yeah, they definitely could. It wouldn't block an iron golem spawn. What builders really need? Oh, dude, it would be amazing. Imagine shelves, trapdoors, doors in gray. Oh, it'd be so good. Oh, it'd be so good. Right, cool. I think that's good. I think that's good. Let's maybe try out a darker trim for this. With that. And then the inside here will be do the classic spruce. Which means maybe we should do the spruce shelves as well. Although it's very spruce heavy if we do that. Which isn't too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Kind of like that. 2.7 blocks tall. I see. Switch out the fences. Maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right about that, actually. Yeah, good shout. Good shout. Good shout. Petrified oak slabs, and that was how we got grey wood. Petrified oak slabs was never able to be crafted, right? Like, there was no recipe if you didn't add a recipe for it, right? Should I can just swap to a forge? Well, you can't downgrade. Your world is not gonna... It's probably gonna completely break if you were to go from a 1.21 world. So if you have built a lot, you're gonna have to rebuild everything. I mean, you can import like things and builds and stuff with like Magmatica and schematics and stuff. There is a Magmatica mod for Nika Forges. It's called Forgematica. If you just search, if you put in the correct parameters in Modrinth and just search Magmatica, you're gonna get it. It's just called Forgematica. Also, like the stream, 80 more likes, and you guys get a spoiler. A pile of hours, yeah, we'll get there. I turned it to a schematic with Magmatica. There are tons of guides on how Magmatica works on YouTube and stuff, so I'm not gonna go into the deets. Alright, let's just think about the storage for a second then. Where I don't want to have a ton of storage because I just don't think it's going to be needed. We need to keep it within this chunk. So we do need to have like the chests within this chunk. I'm not going to use any copper golems. There's no point. We don't have to have a ton of space in here, but we can have a little bit of space for fun. And then we can just do like a... I don't know. I'm thinking just the 3x3 wall or chests. 3x3. I mean, if this were to fill up with iron blocks, I'd never need more iron. Right. Extreme Create Deco was updated. Yes, Create Deco has been updated to 1.21.1. I think 3 or 4 days ago now. Solar from slabs, old behavior where they were all stone functionally but had a wood texture. Yes. Yes. Probably a couple golems. No, probably just gonna use an item sorter because it's only 2 things to sort, and I don't want them going into the same chest. So there's no reason to use copper golems. It's just another extra entity and extra logic and stuff. There's no point. Sunday's video has some copper golem things though in it, which is fine. My idea is... I don't know how an auto crafter works. How does a crafter work? I don't actually... Thinking about it, I do not know how these work at all. Like, I never used it. So, if we were to have a chest, we were to have an input of iron. Okay. So that would just fill up then. I'm assuming we take a comparator output. Right, let's cut it off, actually. So we want to wait until it has 9 items in here. So we want to take a redstone signal. Would that be a 9? Oh. Oh, that's kind of nice. I do like that's how it works. That's so nice. I then wonder if I were to have a chest like here or another crafter. I don't know. Chest. If we do subtract mode, how does that work? Actually, let's do shovels. I don't think this is the way to do this, but I just want to see if I can figure this out on my own. If we were to subtract. How many would I need before it just gives out 1 signal? Now it gives nothing? Now it gives 1. Then you loop that around. That goes into a repeater. That repeater goes back around into the crafter. Yay! At least I know how, like, at least I can do something. That would work. I doubt this is a good way to do it, though. I don't know. Do we run this just because, like, I made it? I kind of want to just, like, look up, like, how people make autocrafters. Because this feels very complicated, right? I mean, instantly, I would go, we input from the top. Right? If we input from the top, it's gonna make my life easier because that means we can do comparator out and on the side here, sure. Then we do. I move this. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Could use a second crafter. Could use a second crafter. Okay, no. Alright. I know how it works. In my head, I know how this would work. But there's people out there who are smarter than me. Minecraft crafter.
My mother always said, work smarter, not harder. Letting the crafter do your busy work leaves you with more time for the fun parts of Minecraft. For simple recipes with only one possible product, start by placing a crafter with an item input. Then use an observer clock to rapidly by placing a crafter.
Okay, no, that's obviously not useful.
Add a block. Select the empty boxes of your second crafter, 1 short of the recipe that you want. Add the items to your input, and it'll only craft what you want it to.
Wait, what?
Select the empty boxes of your second crafter, 1 short of the recipe that you want. Add the items to your input, and it'll only craft what you want.
So that is actually what people do. People does use a crafter. That is scout? No.
1, 2.
I would not watch any of them. Most of that voice is just nowhere similar at all. Alright, this is wait, this one is good. Race works.
The crafter can craft all of the hundreds of item recipes in the game of Minecraft, but it cannot do this on its own, and instead needs some redstone logic. So with the release of the crafter, I immediately started to design several types of automatic crafting systems so you can craft any item you want.
Here, autocraft gold blocks.
And so we can craft things in 2 steps while also being smart about it.
No, wait.
We come in and place in a whole bunch of gold nuggets, which you get a lot of from gold farms. This first crafter is going to be spamming with these observers, constantly trying to craft up the gold into ingots.
Yeah, because this works because there's no other recipe for it to make with gold.
We just don't want to turn those gold nuggets back straight into ingots, which would happen if we would just constantly power this.
Yes.
So instead, we want this one to be smart and only go off when it's completely filled in, easily converting your nuggets into ingots and then right into gold blocks.
Welcome back.
What if we're not working with a crafting recipe that uses only one type single one, well, this video, but I wanted to compact this down. So I made this design here. We have the crafter in the center, and instead of having hoppers pushing in the items, we're using droppers on either side. We're trying to make ourselves some lovely firework rockets so we can fly around with our Elytra. It's a
Oh, wait.
smart bunch of gold nuggets, but you get a lot of blocks. So the majority of all the recipes in the game can actually be done just with this little setup here. All these designs are simple enough that if you guys want to build them, just pause the video.
Okay, I think I know what we can do then. If we're gonna do this out here into a block, into a redstone dust, back over itself. Oh, right, comparators can read through a block. I forget about that mechanic. And then we have that stepping over itself back to there. That's probably the best way to do it, right? I forget about the mechanic that comparators look through a block. Then...
But it also will...
Oh, and then we just have a comparator into the side of this guy. Set that to subtract mode, right? Yeah. And then we use a composter, because that's probably the cheapest and least laggy way to do it. And then we just figure out that... Okay, let's see here. That would be theoretically powered now. Ooh. Why is it not working? Okay, whatever. That needs to be powered now. Not now, though. So... That's the powered? Now it's not powered, right? That's off. Where do I see block? Redstone wire. Redstone wire power 0. Yes. And now if we put one more item in there, out it goes. Yeah, that's probably the way I would do it. Right? You could also do a... You could also look... That would lock that hopper. Yes, that would lock that hopper. Boom. Fixed. Look at the 3 months of Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome on in. Oh, then chest out here, right? Yeah. Dude, that I've never used the crafter before. That's kind of fun. I like it. And I actually understand how it works. So, that's so much fun. I should have actually like taken the time to like sort of learn some of these like things. Do you bouldering in real life? No. I should have taken the time to like learn how redstone works though in the past. This is nice. So it's just a comparator through a block, then up and over, and then a composter that's filled to level 6. Doesn't matter though, because it would block the hopper as soon as they craft it. Yeah, exactly. So like it doesn't matter too much. I think it's more efficient if you don't block the hopper though, right? Because it would just keep trickling items in. So it's like slightly faster. Okay. Then all we have to do is route this guy into a multi-item sorter, first of all. Which we can really do anywhere. But I kind of like the idea of like, say we have... This is... Oh, is that outside of the chunk? If I do go... Oh, it's not. I kind of just want... We're sacrificing one chest doing this. But I'd be fine with that. Right? Having like that, and then having the second storage over here. Yeah. Just line up at the door better. We can move these forward though if we really want to. Like one block at least. Now they are 6 blocks. Yeah, maybe we do want them 7 blocks away. We can have some fun with an interior. Fun interior? What am I talking about? And then... we just put a filter up here. So this currently comes down right in the middle. And we literally just, we go and we do this a little earlier. At least where we have the space though. We do have to have the space. Comparator. Upper. Then some redstone. That obviously can't interfere with all of this stuff, so we probably have to just go down one block with this. Redstone. 2 blocks redstone, then down. Repeaters. Torches. There is fun as I can test them. At least to as fun as I can test to with all my underground races. I do not like making interiors. I made an interior though for the building on in Sunday's video. I made 2 interiors in that video. I know. Kind of insane stuff, right? That's... I don't know, do I need this? I'm assuming I need that to like update. Or not. We could theoretically rotate this as well. We don't have to have this right here. Like we could run that off to this side instead. Like that, maybe? Interior arc. It's Burning's fault. I blame Burning. These items go over that way. And then that filters them out. We have our iron in one of those and the other thing in the other one. Problem is these need to go down again, I think. And then we have some hoppers back behind here. This copper line comes over. I mean, honestly, we just do a composter right here, right away. And then a crafter. Problem here is that we do have to... We can have that... I think that... We would have the crafter maybe like here. No, facing into this guy. So... Nope. There, into that block. Could work. And then we have the input right here. And then we have the comparator redstone out on this side. No, wait. Block. Comparator. Into block. Let's some redstone. Subtract. What's a high one? High. Then we place a block on top of all of the hoppers because that does save on lag. Not that much, but it does save on lag. Oh, and then we just place a polished block on top. I don't know if a slab counts. Having horse issues? Yeah, if you're far enough. It would. I don't know if a slab would work and we can place a slab right on the hopper, but yeah, well. Nah, redstone isn't spawnable as far as I know. The crafter might be. So we're just gonna put a block on top of that. Alright, but that should work. If we were to now throw poppies and iron... Actually, no, it wouldn't work because we don't have... We'll just do chains for now. Could do... good closet door. It's a great cabinet. Oh, no, the interior isn't here. It's a great cabinet. Slabs spawn proof? Yes, slabs will spawn proof. But I'm curious if slabs do the same thing as a full block on top of hopper. I'm assuming they don't. Because you can still pick up items through a slab. Right, we'll just put some chains in there and in there for now. And let's see here. So this is going to be the poppies. It's going to be the iron. Then we're going to have some poppies and iron. Oh, yeah. We got some of this coming into the farm here. Just killed an iron golem. Okay, that was too many items at once. I'm assuming that won't really be an issue if you were to actually run this farm properly. Okay, there we go. We should now be getting iron blocks. Yippee! I mean, it's a little messy up here, but it's mine. And I actually understand how all of it works. So I think it's kind of cool. We should be getting some bone meal in here. Some blocks of iron, some blocks of iron in there. Sick. That's not a worst damn. Good job. Alright, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Like the stream. And have Pontus. Alright, we're back. Bye, Pontus. I actually found Pontus on my way to the bathroom. I actually found him. Alex, welcome in. Beans, thank you so much for the follow as well. Thank you, appreciate it. I let him outside. Build. Oops. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know how to do that. I mean, it probably wouldn't be too hard. But I also don't want to fiddle around with the boops because I don't want to accidentally ruin it. It should just be you. I'm not seeing anything on my end as to why the stream would be lagging. I see my boops. There's no way other than when you claim them. Yeah, at the moment. I do want to make a way to actually see them. I don't want to touch them because touch the boops and they might just break. So I haven't really wanted to do a lot with them. Although actually I kind of want to run the wall. Think about this. Gutty has guts. Yeah. But Gutty has also broken his guts a couple of times. So I used to have 100% and I had like 100 and I had so many guts and then he broke them and then I gave up. So I don't want to break them and reset them. That would be, I would feel so bad if I actually didn't do that. You did. Okay, I'm here. I think he paused the stream and is confused why it's not going. Got reset has impacted us all. Well, there's been multiple. There's been like 3. That was one of the final people to have 100% guts, like been there every single stream since he introduced them. When he pumped his boops, yeah. Yes, fine. Alright, that, and I want to do something over here as well. For sure. Still debating on the crane. Like, the crane would be a cool detail on the outside. So maybe we do the crane, just because it would be a cool detail on the outside. But then, like, in my head, it makes more sense to have the crane over, like, here. But maybe not. And then they all get wiped. Exactly. Like, I've seen them get wiped by so many other people for so many other people that I just like, I don't want to touch it. I would prefer not to touch it. Right, I want to do some spruce slugs throughout as well. I want to just like, they don't have to necessarily like be from anywhere specific, but like I'd like a spruce log, I don't know, maybe here, just running up into the ceiling. Just like hold up parts of that like overhang. Back up the data somewhere first. Yeah, that's true. True. I do need a, if I just figure out where the data would be, I could just make a copy of it, right? So I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if I did something like that. Wouldn't actually be the end of the world. Here's where that should go. I don't know, should we do like, should I fully transform just the like the terrain as well? Obviously I should remove all the iron because it would make more sense to structural pillars. Yeah, it makes sense in a mine, I think. Have a few more like going down later. How's it going? I'm gonna tune Superman pulse. I don't know, it might look a little weird because of my momentum. If I were to, yeah, this looks way less weird. Because but now it's just like instant. guess. Oh yeah, right. I guess that's just that. And then we have the presets in here. Half main planes. We're just gonna run the same path down in this area. Then we might just down here. We might mess it with it a little bit. We'll do that. Path slabs. Cool. Those animations, fresh animations, player add-on. Probably start to just like throw in some gravel and stuff down here. More coarse dirt, probably. And then like some gravel and stuff thrown around as well. Probably just throw in a bit of like regular dirt in here as well, just to add something, because there's not any grass down here anyways to ruin that. I love the dry brushes, they're so nice. They're really fun. Oh, this might be a bit too many. To be fair, we could add in just a tad bit of grass as well, just to balance it out. No grass blocks though. But just like a splash of color in the corner there. Where we can use polished tuff. Past this. I feel like these are the only retaining walls I've built since since the new tough blocks in 1.21. I guess brick is what I usually do, right? What do I do over here? Brick. Yeah, just textured brick. Oh, I know, it looks good. Why change it? Aftershopping, welcome back. So it's fascinating, as in the way that I just jump around it with everything. Yes, yes, very, very, very fascinating. The way I design things is just like it's inefficient. So inefficient. It could just be fun to, like, you know, experiment just a little bit with something. Adding a little bit more age to this. Was gone. Very, very lovely. Compared to my laptop, because Touch Mobile sucks. Because I don't know, they don't prioritize it at all. I don't know. Twitch really neglect the mobile version of their app. especially between like different like OS systems. They don't even have like the same features. Like Apple, I'm pretty sure Apple devices have way more like features compared to Android. It's like, what? I don't know if it's Apple or if it's the other way around, but I'm pretty sure it's Apple has more features than Android. Which is probably, I don't know. Matthias, are you here? I don't remember. What phone do you have? Because you have the one where they are not prioritizing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No. Wait. I have the mod stuff on my phone. And I have an Apple. So YouTube on mobile browser. Yeah. Well, why would you ever go on a browser YouTube on your phone? Why would you ever do that yourself? Did you get USB-C though? Yeah, I mean, they only did it because loss, right? I don't even know if it's like that in... well, Mama, you're from the US, right? Didn't they the only reason they changed to USB-C was because, like, European markets require them to. I'm pretty sure, like, that's the only reason they did. Bottom of the priority list? I wouldn't say so. I don't know. It very much depends on, like, company to company. So where's the best block in the game? I don't know. I like a lot of the games, or blocks, I mean. Well, Apple's 4s, they wouldn't have... Yeah, no, they would not have changed if they didn't have to. Let's do that. Just like symbolize what it is. No, I do not think they would have changed if they did not actually have to change. But no, I'm pretty sure European law, like European Union, passed something that required them to change. And instead of making a European device compared to a US or like anywhere else in the world, it was probably cheaper just to switch to USB-C. I don't know. I do not know why though, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I read something where about the USB-C. I still have my phone still has the maybe I don't want to show my driver's license. I still have the bad one though. I think I'm one version. I don't know, when did they switch? iPhone 14 or 15? Yeah, with the iPhone 15 to comply with EU regulations. Yeah. Yep. Here's iPhone. Yeah, I mean, if you aren't used to using iPhone, don't start using iPhone because it's just useless. Any other phone is pretty much better. Like, there's so many other phones that are just better than Apple. The only reason I use an Apple one is because I've always used an Apple one and I'm used to the interface and I like the interface. Even though it's bad interface in the grand scheme of things. Like, it's a terrible phone. Like, it's more expensive and it's worse. Like, why would you ever buy it, really? Hey. Apple has truly fallen. Was Apple ever like? I don't know. I don't think it's been like really. I mean, it was good, but like it's definitely not. Just not. It's just not like worth it in the grand scheme of things. Apple is great. There's one thing that Apple does great. If you have all Apple products, you have an Apple Watch, a MacBook, a iPhone, you have all of the Apple lineup. They're great. But if you have one of them, meh. They are really good at like cross-platform things if you have Apple stuff. Let's find out. Uses vertical to watch things. No, you're not. I just turned it on today. Welcome on in. How did you find it, Adri? Wait, like, did you actually find the vertical things, or you're like, you can't see me right now? Like, I'd have to move my webcam a lot to the middle if you were actually be able to see me. Their clock app, and I hate it. Oh, and the most recent update, the fact that if Apple was more open and had allowed other computers to use their OS, Windows probably wouldn't be as popular as it was today. Probably not. I mean, they're greedy. They want people to use, if you have Apple, or if you use Apple, they want them to use their products. Like they're so intimate on that. That's like why they have the charger thing and everything. Yeah. Grand scheme of things, might have been better off not, right? Mr. iPod. Never. I think I'm too young for that. Honestly, I don't know. I need to get a new. Oh, chat. Anyone have recommendations for like everyday earbuds or like on-ear things? Because I lost my AirPods. I don't know where they are. They're at Issa's house somewhere, I think, but I can't find them there, so I have no idea if they're there or not. And I need a new pair, mainly because I want to have it like when, you know, doing errands and stuff. So I kind of want like an on-ear or like outside the ear, because I'd rather not have anything like inside of the ear, because I have a lot of like wax build up really easily. So I'd like something that's that works with that, but I just don't know what. I don't know. Raycon? Yeah, we're just seeing the ads. I don't know. All I've heard about like actual people talking about Raycon is that they're not great. They're cheap, but they're not that good. Body earbuds. Always winning for me. I think it was something JBL Beats. I've seen Beats. Yeah, I think Issa has Beats actually. I'm thinking of either getting some of those like they have to be wireless as well. Some of those earbuds that sit on the outside that I've considered. Fresh and Rebel. But I also kind of want, like, I've also been thinking of like on-ears, because on-ears would be nice. I just like, the one thing I'm scared about with on-ears is that if I want to go running, I don't know, for some reason in my head that's just like, that feels very annoying. Which ones you get? Yeah, of course. Bose headphones. Behind ear, not in ear. In CSE. Yeah, it's either one of those. I just don't know. I just don't know. I'll near heard after a few hours, but I rarely wear. Like, I wouldn't want. The reason I wanted it in ear earlier was because in school on ear like kind of blocks out audio, and I ran music 24/7 when I was in school. So that wasn't really an option then, but it is an option now, because now it's kind of when I just like don't want to. I want to be left alone, right? I just want to do my errands, walk around, just like don't really care about what's going on. The Apple sock. What? They made a sock. Life on each earbud. I'm trying to figure out if I do want to... Like, how do we do this side? It's definitely not Tesla. It's some... I don't know what to call it. Conglomerate. It's probably companies that own a bunch of companies. I don't know. Google. Highest grossing. No, I guess it's not grossing. It's what, like Walmart or something? Isn't it? Yeah, it's Walmart, right? No, it's not. It's not Walmart. It is. Is it Walmart? I think it is Walmart, isn't it? Yeah, it's Walmart. Highest grossing. I'm pretty sure. Then Amazon. They made a phone. Oh, right. I did see the Apple Stock. Yeah. It's in the strap by a foot. If they're great, they're great. I love the shelves. I guess what I did over here is I did an overhang, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And I just ran spruce. Yeah, cool. For running. Shocks. Yeah, maybe I should just get some of those like open ear ones. That might be the best option. Is the what ever? I mean, I looked at revenue per year, not like net worth of like, or like worth of the company. Yearly revenue. I just don't know. Do we do stone walls for the walls and we just like, we do go with the old style? We definitely could. We can run this into the wall as well. Very much could do that. Probably sell out, probably. That sit outside the ear and do the vibrations. You can still hear when I'm in public. I don't know. I don't really care about hearing when I'm in public like that much. I can... like regular earbuds, as long as they're not noise cancelling, or you can just turn on the noise cancelling or like let through certain sounds, it's fine for me at least. But maybe just scroll in a minute actually. Connection, yeah. In today's money, so it's a company that doesn't really exist. But what? Then it shouldn't count, no? Shouldn't it be like the highest or the most valuable company now? I don't know. I wonder if I have someone who has a pair of those, because like, I don't know. I feel like it could be either really nice or it's just something that doesn't really work for you. I don't know. Sennheisers, good ones. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to find like some that are good. are still annoying. Try holding your breath. Take a glass of water and drink it completely without stopping, so that you force yourself not to breathe for a bit. What pack are you using? Completely vanilla with a few visual mods and mods to help me out. But there's no like content mods or anything in the pack. Which one are you moving at? Wicket, and then we're gonna watch Wonka. Ooh. Nice Friday evening plans. Oh, this is great progress on this though. On this, because this is like entirety of next video, I'm pretty sure. Well, this and then no crate. No crate. Hey Darsh, welcome in. Because I like it. I don't know. I'm still. Maybe we should do the crane. But also like, I don't know. I don't want to do the crane because you could put items up this. No crate. Nope. No crate. You so could pull like a cart up with this with a horse, right? It's like I don't really want to do it. We can make like a little platform for a crane over here. Have this be, but then like, yeah, I mean, I guess could do some mine carts instead. I don't know. Maybe we do a crane here because, and then we just say this is too steep, or can't get carts around this bend. That's a good one. Can't get the carts around. Also, like the stream, everyone. 8 more likes, and we got some spoilers coming up. Hoofy, where have you been? Where did you go? You came back and then you disappeared. It is the classic hoof, but like, why? Also, hi. How you doing, buddy? How we doing? Hoof, does a crane make sense? No crate. Like I've said for the 3rd time now, if you're gonna ask a question, just hold on over here. I'm not tell you something revolutionary. If you ask a question to someone, you've asked the question 3 times now, and I've answered you. Well, you've asked it 4 times, and I've answered you 4 times. So you know, I would recommend opening your ears. Listen, life man. Gotcha. Does one crane or does one not crane? I think one cranes. He's alive. He lives. It's great. It always makes sense. The more the scale you should be asking about. Yeah, it's gonna be a small crane. I just want to, for lore wise, to get iron up from the mine, or like iron rocks, whatever you want to get up there. The bend here is too narrow for you to be able to pull up a cart. All right, that's it. I'm banning hoof. Nope. The bend is too shallow, so a crane up here to lift the resources up. It was so funny. Dude, if you're gonna ask a question, listen for the answer. It's not that hard. That's okay, Adam. Just, you know. Sorry, now I feel bad. Usually, Adam, they don't listen to that, what I say then anyways, so they don't hear me call them out. It's all good. It's all good. It happens. It happens. It happens. Okay, on top of that cliff will be sick. Maybe tiny terraform to make the cliff a bit steeper. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna get rid of the dirt and stuff in it, but make it a more cliff. Same probably over here. Get rid of the dirt going into the cave. Like the stream, everyone. Helps me out a ton. And you guys get a spoiler in 8 likes. I know. Very cool. I like it. Also, Hoof, I'm learning Redstone. You're gonna be so proud of me. Now that you're here as well. I have questions, Hoof, actually. I have questions. Sorry, you gotta work a little bit. So, first of all, I want to show. I learned how an autocraft works. This is the first time I made autocraft a thing. And I figured out the mechanic on my own and how it all works. And then I kind of like looked at how to compact it because I didn't remember that you can look at a place a comparator out through a block like this. I forgot that part. So I made this. It's same. I did a lot of testing with copper golem stuff. And then. What is the range of an iron golem? I know, don't bully my iron farm, okay? Don't bully my iron farm, Hoof. But how... Where does the range count? Where do I count the range from? The villagers? The beds? The workstations? The zombie? And I also set up this system. Look, I have a sorter that sorts out between poppies and iron ingots. And then after it's done that, it comes down here to do the crafting thing and does the composting thing. Villager feet. I see. So, I'm just gonna count for this block. 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 blocks, 8 blocks. Let's do 8 to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, so we don't have to have the chains then. And we're fine as long as we... This here, if we do like any decorations inside of that, we just have to do spawn privets. Well, that's fine. That is possible. And then I just have to fix up this cave. It should be fine above them. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, cool. Good. And then... Oh, right. The portal, the pearl thing, Hoof. If I want to chunk load this now, I built this all within one chunk. Do I literally just... I don't even need the trapdoor, do I? 3... I don't... How many blocks down do I need to go? 4? 5? How many blocks do I need to go? 5? 5 feels like a little. I've not been watching Hermitcraft for a while now. Oh. Have the village in the middle, so take 17 to be safe. Gotcha. What was that? 4. Oh, Topsy with the 6 months! Oh! GG's. I'm guessing it's just this. Maybe this... might be like 8 blocks. Yeah, that's a few. Oh, it was 8 blocks. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then... I just finished school? Gotcha, no worries. Where did it go? Oh, it's just sitting there. Oh, because I'm missing a source somewhere. There we go. That or something, some other mode. Except place a block above. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Don't randomly be teleported to it. Alright, cool. I'll build that in the world later then. That's simple enough. Oh, GG's twin. Mumbo's videos for windmill ideas that aren't create power ones. Okay, I lied. I have seen some of Mumbo's videos. Mumbo is popping off recently with like building and everything. Dude. If there's someone on Hermitcraft to like watch right now, I would probably watch Mumbo. Personally, I would definitely go for Mumbo. Mumbo, probably Scar and B-dubs. Just because Scar and B-dubs, I really like their building styles, and then Mumbo is just funny. If you're in the middle of something and you get teleported into your redstone on the other side of the world, especially for you, like, I'd probably only be teleported from over there to here. But still have to get an ender pearl and everything. Alright, cool. I guess we can just like continue this then. Make the walls in here just a bit darker than on the outside, that's fine. Up at the front of many builds. Well, I can't show you that yet because you haven't unlocked a spoiler yet. Listen, the back of my builds are fine. I don't know what you're talking about. The back of my builds are fine. This is so good, this area. Vimmer Gem, Grian, B-dubs, the best in my opinion. Yeah, I think I would say like the three I'd probably like watch. It would probably be just B-dubs, Scar, and Scar is just hilarious and a great builder. B-dubs is a great builder and also funny. Mumbo is, I don't know, Mumbo's just making really good content and is, you know, becoming a really good builder as well. Gotta give it to him. I prefer to rotate the entire build and decorate the back. Building that decorate the back of builds. Yeah, everyone brings out 2 videos a week at the moment. Hard to keep up. Dude, it's insane. I mean, I don't keep up on anything. A lot of them probably on the short form thing. It's great though. Oh yes, I forgot about Joel. Tango would deck that as well if you like more redstone stuff as well. Yeah, I used to watch a bunch of Joel. Like I watched him throughout all these years. I have not seen anything of him from Hermitcraft because I didn't watch season 10 at all. I think I'm just gonna do that. I didn't watch season 10 of Hermitcraft at all. Work. Doodles. Yep. I didn't... What was season 9? What was special about season 9? Something? Anything? Last season I watched, like, any extended amount was... I guess season 9. Was season 9 when they did the thing with her... With Hermitcraft, I say? With Empires? Was that season 9? Because season 8, I know for a fact that I did actually, like... I actually watched, like, a majority of the season. That was the last one I definitely, like, watched a majority of, though. So I lost the conversation as I'm making flatbread pizza. I'm really bad at redstone. I'm terrible at redstone as well. I suck. That's why I'm making an effort to actually, like, kind of learn it a little bit at least. Like, I'm trying, and when making things, I'm trying to at least not just copy a tutorial and be like, yep, I know how this works now. Instead, I actually, like, look at it and understand it, right? Like, I understand how this works. This is pretty simple, though. This is just a timer. Although, where would I add the off switch? Here, right? Actually, we'd want it to be down. We want it to be down. Yeah, so you'd have one here. Watch white eyes. Yeah, a lot of it is that. I think if you want to have an off switch for this, you'd have an off switch here, because that would power all of them. Or you break it by doing that. Nope, you're fine. On the torch block or lever. Oh, on the torch block. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, obviously that makes most sense. Yeah, alright. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, though. Or that. Yeah, okay, same. I figured. Might just add a lever then to like the other side, the other side of that. Just turn it off. And we'll have a little door. I'm really bad at adding like back entrances to things. I don't know, we can have a door here in the middle. Walk on through into here. I should get a beacon in this world soon. I think. Do you know what I need to get? I need to get feather falling away boots. Chat, if you want small redstone stuff though, happy to think along. Baby. Gotcha, no worries. No worries. I'm pretty much done with the redstone things, it's just the build itself now. Come back to the tier. I'm not really feeling that right now. I've already decided a tier in the last 24 hours. Okay, make this deeper. It's been a minute since I built a new train. Just facing each other for a redstone clock. Nice. Do you know how to make an off switch for that redstone clock? No, I am really bad at redstone. It's just one of those things that I'm like, I never really learned. I don't know. I think like way a long time ago, I like to think that I kind of knew what I was doing, but I definitely didn't. Like, no, when it comes to farms, like I can figure out things like, I don't know. I used to make some minecart rail stuff. It was a really popular Swedish Minecraft SMP. I think it's still ongoing, but I'm not gonna get into that kind of worms. But and they had a super expansive train network, like rail or minecart rail network all across the server, and I used to design like things to make my own style of that. My piggy's just wrapped with pizza sauce and mozzarella cheese. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? Do you have a... Do you do that in a regular oven, or do you have like a pizza oven or like a pizza stone at least? My dad was like this close to buying a pizza oven, like a small one to have in the backyard, and oh, that would have been delightful. Would have been amazing. Try to not talk about like, how do we say that without saying it? Try to keep away from like that thing. It can be triggering for people with who struggle with eating disorders and such. Burning. We need 5 more likes and I can show you the interior I made. But I need 5 more likes over the YouTube stream where I can't show you. Sorry. The rules of rules are the rules. Archaeology workshop today. Very cool. So, you know, Bernie, if you go over there and like, we only need 4 more likes for the spoiler. Are you king? Yeah, well, I asked you. And it was mainly a joke when I said, great, I don't have to do one. Haha. I was definitely making one. Fried egg with pizza sauce and cheese in microwave. Oh, have you ever tried... oh, well, I will take when you get back. Try out the new update? I've not tried the new update, no. There's nothing in the update that's making me like, oh, I want to update now. Except horses being able to swim, I guess. Actually, that's pretty worth it. I'm gonna update as soon as like my mods are ready. It's not that many new, like there's no, is there any new blocks? Kind of like the main thing. Welcome to stream. Ah, I like, yippee! Hey, Federal, welcome on in. Man is a lot harder than it seems. It's a lot to do. That's why I took a manual. Yeah. No, wait, an automatic. I want the spoiler. Well, 2 more likes and everyone gets a spoiler. Alright, that looks a lot better with just stone over there. Definitely gonna give like this side the same treatment. Although I am curious, we should probably do another retaining wall up here. Swimming horses could have been the only thing, and I have jump food. Honestly, so much that it's the only thing I'm excited for in the update. This is probably one of the first updates that Mojang has redone in a very long while, where I'm like, this is kind of meh. Like, I've actually been a bit like complaining about it. I'm not complaining, like, I don't know, I'm still like, you know, it's new things to a game, but it's just like the update just feels so... I don't like that they went, hey, you can now make jousting minigames. We made an item so that you can do jousting things. It's all about like, you can make jousting, that's the thing. And then they just added a bunch of things around that, and I'm like, it's a cool thing, but it's a survival game we're playing, right? Like, why aren't you adding an item to help us survive things? I don't know, it's just... I would rather see them make an item that, like, I don't know, make an item that has a survival purpose, and then have people figure out you can make a jousting arena with it. I don't know. The lunch is cool. I haven't tried out the lunch, to be fair. But I don't know, it's just more things to clutter your inventory, and I just don't want it. I don't know, I'm gonna probably get a spear at some point. I'm probably never gonna use it though. That's the thing. For mob farms too? In what way? It's not like you're gonna throw yourself through mobs. Oh, 50 likes. Okay, Burning, are you here? Insanely OP. Yeah, but like, it's really cool being able to use the mace and stuff like that, but there's situations where I'd like to use them, but I'm never gonna carry them on me because inventory space. Go back to Twitch. Right. Spoilering time, chat. Thank you so much for all the likes and the support. I appreciate it. Some old stuff needs to get updated. I mean, they are updating old stuff as we go. I do like, that's one of the things I like about the new way they are doing updates. Here's spoilers, chat. Here's your spoilers. Yeah, the regular tools already take up too much space, so it's like, here's the interior Burning. I need to add the paintings in the world, actually, thinking about that. We should go add the paintings now. I'm not gonna do it otherwise. Let's go add the paintings. Vanilla. I don't think that's needed. I just want like a separate... I want like a toolbar. Like a separate tool place, or like a bundle, or like a tool sack. A sack of tools. Yeah, more and more people have been commenting like, you should really make more interiors, Stam. And I'm like, yeah, I should. I'm not gonna do it though. In space in the hotbar, exactly. Like, I want to add in this world eventually. I want to add like a data pack that adds a bundle where I can store my tools in. And I'm probably still gonna have my 3 main tools being these 3 tools, right? With this setup. All silk touch. Probably, I think it acts as well as silk touch. And then I'm gonna have a bundle with like my sword. I'm gonna have a mace. I'm gonna have a spear. I'm gonna have my fortune pickaxe. I'm gonna have my shears, my hoe, like my water bucket, probably, like all of these things. Pretty sure that would get me it. Yeah. Oh, I destroyed the wall. But like now I just don't use it because there's just inventory space. Make the interior of a build but have absolutely no exterior. So the etho base. And also no way. No way. Alright, well, let's play things. Yeah, we got a little bedroom up here. I love the shelf that you put burning. I really liked it. And then attic space. It could maybe be cool to like throw a painting or two in here, like just like standing at the wall. Like as an old painting, just like not hanging up, like they're on the floor. Play hardcore? Nah. I've kind of done hardcore now, I feel like. I've done hardcore. I'm at a point where I just want to keep a world. Yeah, but I like the build. It's fun. Also, you guys are going to like this. I'm not going to show more than that. They did good. The new paintings are sick. I put a shelf in the attic. What do you mean you put a shelf in the attic? You put a shelf at the bed, at the foot of the bed. I also built your interior. It's in the world now. It's in Sunday's video. Oh, no one reminded me, chat. You guys didn't remind me. And I forgot to upload the footage for my editor. Sorry, it might be a little bit lag as I'm uploading them. Yippee! Having both stack would be really nice, yeah. Even the food as well would be nice. Alright. I mean, I guess we kind of have to stretch this now further along. Welcome work, welcome back, Apple. Upload the footage. Thanks, Shanka, thanks. What's your world? Burning interior? I built Burning's interior. All your builds, you like to add lore to it, right? Yeah, I add lore with the builds themselves. So, the way I do lore in my worlds isn't by writing it down, because like I'm not a huge fan of like you having to walk around the world and find books to read about lore. Like it could be fun to have a bit of lore about like someone living in a certain house. Like if I ever make when I make the city, if there's like I'm probably gonna ask like supporters and stuff to design the interiors and like my mods and all that jazz. And I think that's gonna be like if you want to include like some lore behind your character, you can write some lore and I'll put it in a book inside. But other than that, it's just like I'm gonna build a city over here eventually. There's gonna be a city right over here. Wait, what? Where's my... Oh wait, my annotations are off. Right? No? Are all my annotations gone? Oh no. Well, that's sad. That sucks. I had so many annotations over here. Oh, well, whatever. There's gonna be a city here. And the city needs food. That's why there's a ton of fields out here. Eventually, there's gonna be a ton of fields out here. But they also want other types of food. That's why there's a fishing village all the way out here. It's fun. Hey, I appreciate it, Ruffy. Also, Lego, I thought you could be here today. Don't be sad. Uh-oh. Be glad. Be glad it happened and that we had a good time. Don't be sad that it's over. I started crying, Throw. Oh, I'm sad now. You made me sad. It's all your fault. Oh, no. I actually don't know why tears. I guess I just know how to fake cry or something. I'm assuming you meant about just create. Did you get your things done, by the way? Weeps. Oh, it's fine, mate. It's fine. Oh. But no, the way I like to do lore my worlds. Oh god, not that again. Been there, done that. Hey, James, welcome on in. It's fine, right, Throwlat? It's fine. How you doing, buddy? Considering doing that, yeah, it's kind of nice. Balancing better. I can. Throwlash, what is the plans now? Have you discussed plans? What are your plans now until season 2? Or vibes from me, son? It is a little spooky. I will admit. And 21 to 9? Yep. Yep. I have ideas for things to do during Just Create Season Break, but I don't know what to choose. Well, if you do need some help, you know, just singling out an idea that might, DMs are open. For you, bud. I don't know, maybe I will be able to help. I'd at least say what I would like personally go for, but obviously, you know. Hey, quick, how we doing? Spin a wheel and let fate decide. Also valid option. Yeah, I do like all the retaining walls that we have going on if you like down here. I like retaining walls. Did you guys know I like retaining walls? Actually, if they're all good ideas. It's in my pocket to make decisions throughout the day. Oh, that's fantastic. That's great. Sorry about that. It's going up there. Since whenever any of my ideas good, you have some good ideas, mate. even though I shoot down a lot of your like, granted, I do shoot down a fair few of your ideas, but it's all from a good place in my heart, right? Like, it's all usually your ideas aren't bad, right? They're just like, if you do change this one thing, they might be better. Also, honestly, who am I to say though? But admittedly, you've had a lot of ideas recently, and then I've gone, yes, but no. Include a bit deleted crime parts. Noise. Wow. Parrots somewhere? Canaries? Parrots somewhere in there? Why? I just don't like a lot of them. Listen, they're usually not bad ideas. Yes, but... yeah, it's usually how it sounds. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Well, yes, but actually, no. No, I feel like if you look at me in Throwlash's DMs, it's gonna be a whole lot of... It's gonna be a whole lot of just... if you do this, and then me being like, well, no... Yeah, so here's the last idea. It's not good, is my reply. Pretty sure if you scroll up a little bit. This is just when Throwlash showed up here. Also, where's that one? I have your hat somewhere here still. Your beanie. Nah, actually our DMs are probably just a lot of Sweden trip. Lore miners brought them into mines to see if the air quality was bad or not. Ooh. Forgot I left that. It's somewhere here. Oh, right here, I think. Yeah, a rare Throwlash beanie, y'all. Didn't you like just buy it and then lose it here? Throwlash beanie. Did you guys know that Throwlash actually has no hair? He's bald. I'm just, oh, whoops. Whoops. I mean, yeah. We can definitely do some parrots. I mean, I'll have to find them. Good thing I need something to name as well. Tam Toodles. I mean, they should spawn over here, right? Yeah, there's some parrots over there. Yeah, sure. That's a good one, if I remember. Hopefully. Put it on eBay for 50 euros. Throw chat. Which before I went to Sweden for the trip. Yep. And it's mine now, you know? Few years. Whenever you or I visit, you know, I will have forgotten it, but you know, if I don't, it'd be really funny. It's like that one time, one of my friends, we were out in the middle of the night for some reason, and we were in a field, and my friend got her shoe stuck in mud, and it was so dark that we couldn't find it, so we kind of just walked home without the shoe. It was middle of summer, it was really warm, and I think I went back like the day or 2 days after or so, and I found the shoe, and her birthday was like 2 weeks away or something, so I found the shoe and I gave it back to her as a birthday present. I wonder, like, do I make some more, like, do I actually, like, detail these clips a little more? Maybe I do. No, we need to make the sides as well. It's all time from the start, exactly. Oh, oops. Anyways, yeah, I mean, if you lose one, it's something like that in, like, New York, you're kind of just like, well, that's gone. Book as a birthday present. It was my book. I bought it for her a few years prior. It's also, like, kind of funny. Like, if you're not really, like, expecting anything, right? It's kind of funny. I'm pretty sure I got her something like actual as well. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember. It was a while ago. It was a few years ago. Good few years ago. I wonder if we extend these out one book actually. Well, yeah, no, can't really do that, can we? Yeah, we can just do that here. On the floor in the bedroom. Nice. So much of me in Sweden, yeah. Just left so many things, man. Jeez. Jace. Alright, cool. If I play some parrots down over here, I will remember at least. Probably gonna have them pretty far, like this way. But like if I place them down, I'm gonna remember them in the world later. So like, why would they bring canaries in there? Like, what's so good about the canaries? Like, why are they used to test? Like, yeah, burb. Overhangs, who are you? That's true, that's true. Dude, people were not... Like, there were a couple of few. I usually do not get people who are like, you suck at building. There were like 1 or like 3 or 4 people with this village. I don't get it, man. Do you not like the buildings? That's some H. Yeah, they stop singing if they don't feel well. Oh. See, I'm bringing some canaries then. It's gonna be fun. I guess I'm not really leaving any space for building over here. Yeah. Make you don't listen to them. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like usually I have a lot more people saying that it looks good, so I'm gonna choose to listen to them. Can I get rid of this? Oh, throw large. I'm learning redstone. Here's his image. I'm learning redstone. It's hard. Alright, I like it. I like it. I like it. I need to texture this cliff. Hold up. So that this is gonna be easier Monday. Was it mentioning Stammy's bad at building? It's fine. It's fine. I want to install. I want to install some new mods actually. Hold up. Let me try to do that. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Chat. There's 2 mods that I would like to add. Big sign writer being one of them, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. Pretty sure it's that one. One of these is a little bit like, yeah, this is new mods. Don't replace me, Stan. I forgot they changed the spawning textures, and I thought you genuinely were holding the parrots. Let's see, Mom will make a small fan with redstone being like, this dude sucks at redstone. The fan is so small. I'm sorry, you have to find out this way. Night Lego. Should be able to see Minecraft again now. Or not. Or not. Hello? Minecraft? What? Minecraft? Minecraft! Oh, it's back. Hi. So, one of the mods being... I don't know how it works. How does it work? Maybe I can't have this other mod on, actually. Big sign writer. Maybe I can't have the other sign mod on, actually. I don't even know why I have it. Save and quit. How do I make it big? Okay, well, that's one of the mods. Figured out. But the other one is you can't trample on crops. There's a reason I'm installing this one. It's mainly because I do not want to have mobs trampling my fields. Like, I have no problem with, you know, when I'm running around my fields, I'm being the one that tramples it, really. But I know for a fact that the more fields I'm adding, the more things that's just going to happen. And I just rather not have to deal with it. Okay, I think I need to restart my game again. I'm going to remove one of the mods. Sign. Sure. Alright, big sign writer. Okay, button is added to the sign editing GUI. Oh, okay. I need to restart. No trampling crops sounds like a godsend. Honestly, I feel like that should be a game rule, Monarch. That you're so right about that. Actually, I've not even thought about that. That would be a banging game rule. That would be a really good game rule. Ugh. It's never black and white. Okay, now. Oh yeah. It is avid. Ooh. I don't know where I'm going to use it, but I wanted it. It would be nice. It's going to be nice in the end where I'm going to do cyberpunk things, but that's a while. Actually, if you were to do the retro one, that is, but yeah, for cyberpunk, I'm thinking that's gonna be sick. Cool. All right. Well, champ. Oh right, that's what I was gonna do. That's why I got the sign out in the first place. Cliff texture fix. Interior. Yeah. Interior. Crane. And life. Scaffolding. Oh, tree. Tree. Hold up. Big text. Tree. Cool. Alright. Asking me for me, chat. I need to sort out intro for Sunday's video real quick before I head off for the weekend. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Really fun stream today. I appreciate everyone coming on out. I'll be back on Monday at the usual streaming time. Well, I guess this is the usual Friday streaming time. But the Monday streaming time, which is in about 15 minutes from now, if we're looking at the time, if you want to be notified by that, join my Discord to get the notification, or, you know, just keep an eye on the channel. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Let's see if we have anyone of our friends that are live over on YouTube to send you all you YouTube peeps over to. If I can figure out how to... Oh, there it is. If we do redirect. Do I have anyone? I'll send you guys over to Looney. Looney's gonna be ending in a... might be live for another hour. I'll send you guys over to Looney, and then we're gonna find someone to raid over on Twitch as well. Oh, the Discord thing did not work. Here you have the Discord thing. Here it is. Anyways, you start hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys on Monday. And then for the Twitch peeps, we're gonna go ahead and find somewhere to go. Send those over there.